In the midst of clashing blades and the echoing chaos of battle, two boys train to be warriors, unaware that an outcast's sinister power is steadily on the rise. Blackguard, Way of the Askari.
Dedicated desires, optimistic outlook, power in your posture, even my extreme is extra. Bitch, I'm
Young Miss Production.
My life is dope. I do dope shit. I keep it popping like I'm cooking up some catfish. I gotta keep it sick.
Some of all the sounds.
You can?
Huh?
Oh.
Should I sing it with it?
Whoa.
We live? Let's know.
Hey,
Shit.
everybody, this is Big Kilo with the Dope Podcast with my dope ass homegirl.
What's going on, y'all? It's Young Miss.
And what's dope this week is we have R.S. Cobb in the
Yeah.
book writer. This
Book
is
writer.
his first book that he's bringing on today. This is like his 12th. He's not, he's, you know, he in his first.
He ain't new to this.
He ain't new to this. He on tour right now, bringing out this book right now.
Oh, yeah.
But you've been all over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We so glad to have you. Let us be a part of your tour. You've been in Vegas. You've been getting awards. You've been at book signings. I seen you at festivals.
Yeah,
thank you for being on the Dope Podcast. What's up?
No, I appreciate you all letting me come and talk about the book. It's an honor for me to be here today.
We honored
Of course.
you. Tell us all about you. Your journey to becoming a book writer. You know, what got you into it. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I've always been into writing since I was a child. You know, it started with like poetry and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then you know, I used to rap back in the day. That's how I first started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I used to make beats and stuff like that. But when I was going to college, I had to make a choice: either continue doing music or to continue with my writing. And I just chose to stick with my writing.
Right.
At the time, there was a lot of drama with the music, so I
Okay.
kind of just put that to the side to focus more on writing.
Just like that.
And then I just went to school, kept improving my craft and everything, kept publishing, and eventually that led me to creating this book, which is my 12th book, but my first official novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference? You were doing like short stories.
Yeah, so I was doing more like short stories. I got a couple poetry books. I was really just like writing and then just putting it out there.
Got it.
With this book, I put in a lot more time and effort, a lot more care. There's art inside the book.
Okay.
I had other people work with me. So like everyone that worked on the book is credited inside the book also.
Okay.
So it's just a lot more detail that I put into this book than I have with others that I
You
created.
put energy into it. You put everything in. That's your
yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
your
much,
baby.
yeah.
Tell us about it. The name of the book is Blackguard, Way of Askari.
Yeah, Blackguard, Way of the Askari. So it's essentially kind of like Dragon Ball Z meets Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have these two boys who you find out at the beginning of the story that their village was destroyed when they were younger, and they get adopted by this dude named Baku, who is part of the Askari. The Askari in the story, I would say, think like the police or more like the sheriffs. They pretty much run everything.
Okay.
So they get adopted.
Do we like them though? We don't like the police.
You like the Askari. Yeah, you like the Askari.
Okay, so it's a likable police.
Yeah,
That's already fiction, but okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Hey.
So you know the Askari pretty much they run everything, and they pretty much keep law and order. They protect the citizens of the different villages in the story from what are outcasts.
Okay.
And outcasts are like the criminals, exiles, and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's science fiction all the way.
It's fantasy.
Fantasy?
So it would be considered fantasy, young adult, that type of genre.
Okay. So it's rated R, is what you're saying?
As far as violence, yes. A lot of people told me that some of the violence reminds them of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like sex and vulgarity, there's no sex or anything like that in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was rated T, right? T for teen?
Mortal Kombat is rated M.
Is it?
Yeah, Mortal
Who
Kombat.
is M?
Well, I guess so. You pulling necks off of heads.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. See, I didn't even mature.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat
my bad.
is the reason for the game rating. Like in the 90s when it came out, that didn't exist. And then when Mortal Kombat came out and parents were complaining that their kids were playing this violent game, then they invented the ERSB. And started putting it on games.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
So
I read an excerpt from this book. You have a couple of them, and just the detail in your writing, because I like writing too. Like I just like reading, and you know, I saw how you were breaking down like a fight.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I get the rating now.
Oh yeah, like yeah, there's a lot of action in the book, especially in the beginning and a little bit more towards the end. The middle is more of like the journey of the boys and everything. You have this evil outcast named Akachi. He's going around killing the Askari in an attempt for him to get stronger, because what Akachi is a blackguard. The blackguards are more or less the magicians, like the
Okay.
sorcerers.
Against the police.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody can be born a blackguard. It's like, you get born with this power, and if you can use it, you have to either choose to become an Askari or to be a criminal, pretty much.
Okay.
Unless you decide to use your powers for like
What's
service.
the pay for? My bad. Go ahead.
No, she want to know how much it costs. How much they getting paid? Spoiler alert! Don't tell.
Right.
Don't tell them.
That's
all
gonna
the
help me
stuff
make
you
my
already told me.
decision.
It
I'm
sounds like
just
you can
playing.
even make, like, just from what you're saying right now. It sounds like it could be a game.
Yeah. The idea is to
Yeah.
branch off with this. So I'm actually designing a trading card game.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's what
That's
I'm working on right now.
cool.
I'm in talks with an artist, trying to get the card designs done and like the different pictures I need and everything like that.
That's
I already have like the rules and how to play the game pretty much established.
Yeah, and what
So I'm
about
getting the art?
what about like film too? Like that's what I started thinking, because you're talking about it and I'm like imagining.
You can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
definitely. It's interesting, right? So with writing, you have what's called the hero's journey, and it's more like a circle. You know what I'm saying? Where with movies, you have the 3-act structure, which is more like you're going up a hill, and then when you get to the climax, you drop, right?
right.
So I wrote my book more aligned the lines of a 3-act structure, where you have like the beginning, the middle, the climax, and then at the end you have this drop. So
Okay.
the book is kind of already structured like a movie. In a sense.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You getting ready?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
No, this is great. I remember I thought it was your first book. I don't know. Maybe I came in the middle of the journey. But it was definitely a lot thinner than this one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I'm like holding this. I can see the the
Oh yeah.
progress you've made. Like
and if
that's
you open it
dope.
up, like it's a trip. Like there's like in the first couple pages you see the map of the world.
This is your art.
No, so I have artists that I work with.
Okay.
I pay them and they do the art for me. So you have the map of the world and everything.
And he signed ours. Just want to,
Hey.
you feel me? We got the signed copies.
Hey.
You know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel
had
me?
to,
You came
had
there
to.
and gifts. We
Don't lie.
appreciate you.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
And then there's like a couple splash pages. Like full page images. Of
That's
scenes
dope.
from the book. So this is the outcast Akachi. He was attacked. So this is him, like, basically killing his attackers with his son in the background. So you have one guy right here with a sword going through his
Yeah.
body. This other dude's head is blown off.
Whoa.
There's another guy back there dead, and then this fourth guy, he's wrapping up with tree vines so that way his son can kill him. So
Don't tell him everything.
and then
And that's like not even halfway in.
yeah, that's only
Yeah.
chapter 3.
And there's comics
Yeah,
in the
there's a
back
comic book and
too.
everything. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
That's awesome. You really took your time with this. You could
And
tell.
if there's any confusion, there's a lexicon in the back that explains pretty much everything that's going on in
It's
the
a
book.
lexicon.
Yeah, so if you go to page 263, right at the end, there's a whole little section that explains
Oh, it's like
the
a
magic.
whole little. This could be a class.
Like, there's charts. No, for real. Like you ever?
Yeah.
I feel like you could take something like this and present it as
That'd be a
evidence
course.
towards
Oh, yeah,
a
that's-
degree or something.
Yeah,
Like
that's the plan, man. So the plan is to pretty much branch out from this, and to turn this into a franchise or something,
All the way up.
and just build from there. And I actually have the story for the second book done. I just haven't started writing it yet because I've been focusing on like the card game and everything. But yeah, like I have 4 books planned.
Already in your head.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So we'll see where it goes.
I know, briefly off camera we talked about education and whatnot. That's my passion, so I'm gonna just bring it up. Like if you become a teacher, you would assign your books.
Oh yeah,
And everybody got to buy the book. So I'm going to just throw that key out there for anybody
Hello.
Oh yeah,
who's
I've-
interested.
Cha-ching.
Because I know my teachers were doing that. Oh, on the syllabus, it's yours? I got to pay this much for it?
Oh yeah, one
That's
of my
smart.
teachers did that
You feel
too
me?
when I was studying at the community college. Yeah, he would do his books, and he would have other people who were former students. He would do their books.
Right. So with that being said, I'm interested at teaching at the college level and writing a book. Where would I start as someone who's interested in writing in general? Like I know your genre is fantasy, but as somebody else who's interested.
It just depends on how you want to do it. So if you want to go through a company, then you would write your manuscript. You would edit it, and then after you do all your edits and it's pretty much as perfect as you can get it, then you would send it to an agent, or you would send what's called a query letter, or the first paragraph or the first chapter, I think, of your book. And
Like
you
a
send that to
sample.
you send that to an agent, and then you have to send it to a couple agents because you have to apply to get an agent, and then whichever agent decides to pick you up, they will take that, tell you what you might need to improve, if you do need to improve anything, and then they'll send that to the different publishers to see about getting you basically like an artist with a rap deal. It's like a advance.
Okay.
So
Yeah?
yeah. So
And you
basically,
did that 12 times?
well, no, what I do is self-publishing, is independent publishing.
Really?
So I control everything.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the quick. You feel me? Because
man, we ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, I've
How
had
you
friends
do it?
write books.
Yeah, so
and it seemed like they can go through different ways and then just put it on Amazon. But I don't know if that's the best way.
There's different self-publishing companies. You have Amazon, KDP. You have Lulu. You have Draft to Digital. Even Barnes and Noble has a self-publishing platform.
Oh, that's cool.
The easier ones, one of the easiest ones is Amazon, because they'll basically give you an ISBN. The ISBN is the little code that marks your book, like
right on the back.
This is you. But you can buy an ISBN on your own. You can either buy one, or you could buy like 10, or I think you can buy like 100.
You can buy them for your music too. Slap them right on a CD case. Yeah, that's.
It seemed like the first way you were telling us is
Well, that's
like
the traditional
commercial.
route.
Yeah,
That's
the traditional, but you also letting somebody else decide if your work is okay.
exactly,
Like instead of like stepping out on faith on your own self, right?
Oh, yeah,
And doing self publishing. I know that you've been on tour and going around and selling, bringing this book to life, working it. But you also just got an award. Tell us about that award you got.
So I got an award. It was from a company. Let me look up what it's called. I forget what it's called.
Look them up.
But basically, I spent a lot of time on Instagram just looking for different events and stuff like that. And so when I had saw the award, it's the Regal Summit. So basically, it was one of the ones that was free. Like you don't have to pay to submit your work. So
Right.
I was
Love that.
Yeah. So
Right.
I'm like, let me enter this, and they asked for a copy of the book and a summary, and I sent everything in. And about 2 weeks later, they told me I had won one of the awards for
That's cool.
fantasy and YA.
That's cool. That's
Yeah, I was happy about that. So I posted it and everything like
Right,
that.
right,
Yeah.
right. Well, everything should be
Yeah, that's
posted,
an accolade.
right?
Yeah.
That's an accolade for real.
Because you
We
could have
proud of-
sent it in and heard nothing back. So
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could
That
go
could have
either
been
way.
another.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a different story.
Right.
Yeah, and
Well,
I've been
know.
wanting to enter other contests, but I've been using my money for the events. So that's, to me, that's been more important. Is
Well, like the festivals, like to pay to
pop-ups
get
and
more.
the cons and stuff. Yeah.
And you know how it is because it's the same in the music game, and you did music at a time. You don't feel like you could balance the two, like what's keeping you? You think you have to
So
focus more?
with music. One, I haven't even made a beat or touched an instrument since like 2017, since I started this journal, or really like 2015. And so, one, I would have to like get back on that bicycle and learn how to write it again. And my writing is still strong, but I feel like I am kind of coming out of my prime lyrically. So as far as like, if I'm writing something that's more like existential poetry, deep thought, I'm gonna kill it. But just to do like a pop song or something that's just like for the club or something hood, I just don't got that spark in me anymore.
Well, I personally don't think you have to go that route. Like it's whatever you want to make at this time in your life. Like it don't all got to be turn up music. You feel me?
True.
Because you can make music that goes with your book. You can make the soundtrack to your art. So
True. That's true.
I feel like
Right?
That's just me. I'm just calling it how I see it. Like
Because only you could make the music match.
you already hear it.
right.
So
Yeah, I just would have to get back on the piano, get back on some drums.
Oh,
And
you play instruments too?
So like I'm self-taught at everything. So
Is that right?
yeah. So
You see
like
the keyboard.
I
You see the don't get on the ones and twos.
So I learned how to play the drums because I was in a metal band.
Okay.
And then I learned
You
how
was
to.
in a what?
I was in a metal band.
Like heavy
Yeah,
metal?
like you know, like Metallica, Korn, like
Okay.
System of a Down. So I was into that type of music
Great
growing
bands.
up. So that's how I learned how to play the drums. And then I got into making beats because I always loved hip hop. So the first time I got a piano, since I had already used to playing drums, I already had an ear for music. So I
Okay.
would just mess with the keys a lot. And then I took a musicianship class and learned like notes and stuff like that, and that improved my beats a lot at the time. But it's just when I would say when I was at the height of meeting different artists and trying to get my name out there, I was going through a lot mentally,
Right.
and there was a lot of drama, so that kind of pulled me away from the music, and I just focused on writing.
I get that. But it's drama. You feel me?
Oh yeah. People ask me all the time if I want to come back. Like I just talked to S. Dot a few weeks ago. He was like, "Oh man, yeah, we got to get back in the studio." Like,
Shout out to S. Dot.
Yeah, shout out to S. Dot Freaky, SP and the squad and all of them. But yeah, he just hit me up. We just talked like a few weeks ago, and he was trying to get me back. And I got homies in LA. They still do music. They're trying to get me back.
Yeah.
So it's just.
So you saying you can't get back in the? You don't want to get back in the booth?
To be honest, sometimes I do want to get back in the booth. I just, like I said, I just don't know if I got that spark in me. That's all.
I feel that it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and you're already working on your art. I was just bringing it up, you feel me? But this is exciting, man. I'm excited for you. Just getting better.
Yeah. It's all about improving and moving forward.
I'm excited to read it.
Yeah, I used to tell people like, man, I'm on this train, and either you're gonna go with me or I'm gonna run you over.
That part, hey.
Right.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
Right. Oh,
Exactly.
Oh my bad.
keyboard right there.
All right. Anything else you want to say about the book?
The book is available on Amazon and also on my website. It goes for $20 if you buy the paperback,
Okay.
or I think it's like $3 if you buy the KDP Kindle version.
Okay.
The audio book is $18.
How much for the Kindle version?
I think it's like $3.
$3, guys. If you want to read it on your phone.
Yeah, if you want to read on your phone or your tablet.
I can't do.
Like I said, it's like Dragon Ball Z meets Lord of the Rings. A lot of action. You're gonna see arms getting chopped off, heads getting blown up.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going on the journey with these two boys as they're going through their training and everything, and you kind of see how they start and how they finish. And in regards to me making the next book, everything that happens in this book directly affects the events of the next book.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
that's something to look forward to.
I know you're on a tour promoting. Where are you going to be next?
Next, I'm going to do an event in Burbank for a foster care program.
That's
for
cool.
foster youth. I have some shirts, not like this, but more of like the characters, like these guys.
Okay.
And so I'm going to basically give away some of the shirts, and I have a couple hats too. So I'm going to give that to the foster youth that need it, and sign a couple of books and
tell them about this cool shit you doing.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys saw, like maybe like it was like 2 weeks ago. It was a lady on Instagram, and they was getting on her because she was like, "I'm tired of black people making slaves. We need some new stories, like slave movies.
Yeah.
They tired of hearing that shit. So boom, here you are. Strike. Oh, that is hard.
Right.
That is hard.
Bookmark with the character.
Aw.
That's dope.
Thank you, RS. But yeah, she was saying that she was like, "We got something else to write about. Boom, here you are."
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Slave movies and Medea movies, man.
Man. Now, you know what I'm saying?
I like
but
slave movies.
Right.
It doesn't just have to be slave movies, but even right now I'm watching Race on Netflix about Jesse Owens. And I just like seeing us, be called all types of stuff and then still, excel in front of people. I like that. It motivates me.
Like it. But what I'm saying is,
something
here we
different.
Have is this young new brain where he already ready,
right?
And he doing something that really, you haven't seen our culture tackle.
That's
right,
true.
Because everything we touch turn to gold.
Oh yeah.
So now we get your ass in here. It's a wrap. They're gonna be so mad.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And then it's interesting that you say that because since I've started promoting this book and I've been running into other black people who are into this stuff, who are creators. Like I follow a page is Black Anime, Hip Hop and Nerds.
Yes.
Like so I feel like the more you look for
You
it,
have an
law of
audience.
attraction, the more it comes
Yep.
to you.
Yep.
True.
I'm like, people in my immediate family love this.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
love
I know
anime.
a lot of people like that are into this. Like I'm trying, to understand.
Yeah.
But I know who's into this. And then one more thing before we get off this book is that the characters you named, where I know I asked you like about Askari.
Yeah.
Where were you getting those names from?
So
Like the-
all of the names are from some type of African culture.
Okay. I noticed that. I know you was
So
talking about that.
I know a lot about our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here in America and coming from the motherland and everything. And so when creating the book, I don't promote myself as a black author. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
You're
I am
an
a black
author.
man, but I'm an author. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Yep.
So
I like that.
My characters, this is a fantasy world,
Mm-hmm.
but I do want to tie something into my culture and something into paying respects to like our ancestors and stuff
Yep.
like that. So a lot of the names are African names like Baku, Ru, Uzuma, Akachi, Amadi, Anan, Jokia, Quran, Tao. All of these names are African names.
I love it.
Yeah, from one
love
culture
it.
or another.
I love it. I think that is so fire. I think it's super dope that you said I'm not a black author, I'm an author.
Yeah.
But once you open it up, you're gonna know, I tie my culture into it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. And then it's I grew up in Compton, and the map, like if you really look at it, all the kingdoms are named after cities from LA. So you have-
Really?
so Long Beach,
Look at
Compton,
the map.
Aw,
Inglewood, Linwood.
and that.
Good.
They
So
not
all
like
I-
us.
Yeah,
Let me
so
stop. I'm sorry.
all I did was just rearrange the letters and make up some kingdom names. But
No,
yeah,
that's dope.
I
That's
think that is
creative.
so dope. I remember when you first sat down, I was like, what's Blackguard?
Oh, yeah.
Askari, because when I was growing up, it was like a rapper named Askari. Yes, I was like, where you get that from? And then
Yeah, the names you said, I know half of them names. People.
look, it's a bitch in Long Beach named Bantu, for real, for sure.
Oh yeah, like
For sure.
Yeah, like Swahili, Afrikaans. Those were some of the two major languages I would go to when looking for like words and some
I
of
know a
the
little
things that they-
Swahili. You know some Swahili, Keela?
Oh.
Jumbo.
Whoa,
No.
sorry.
She's like Blackguard.
Right, right. No, that is.
All right, don't get me started.
dope. Thank you so much for
Yes.
coming on here and talking about this and letting us into your world. Now
know,
we can let everybody else into your world. It's dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate the opportunity to just come and just talk about it. Like in my day-to-day life, besides my wife and kids, like and a couple of my homies, I really have no one to talk to about my work and putting it out there. So any opportunity I can to promote my book, I'll take it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
I have one last question. Besides Dragon Ball Z, what's your favorite anime?
So Gundam Wing,
Gundam Wing,
Full Metal Alchemist,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Naruto.
Okay.
Helsing. What's some other ones? Ronin Warriors,
Okay.
and that's probably it.
I haven't seen any of those.
Missing some, but
Give me a demerit because I don't know what the fuck.
I'm watching One Piece.
well,
I'm gonna be watching One Piece forever, honestly. If you
One Piece
Where is
long.
it? Where's the One Piece?
One Piece is about a pirate. It's a boy who wants to be a pirate. He says he's gonna be king of the pirates. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I would
Yeah.
say with anime, think of it like how we have like remember UPN and we have all those black shows.
Yeah.
So how that is for black culture, think of anime for Japanese culture. You know
Got
what I'm
it.
saying? How we watch sitcoms out here, they watch anime out there. So you have like the kiddie stuff like Pokemon, Digimon.
That's where it
And then
started.
you have
Yu-Gi-Oh.
stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh. And then you have stuff
Wow.
like Attack on Titan. You know what I'm saying? Which is really graphic. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? So it just depends on what you like. Then you have other stuff too, like Sailor Moon.
I heard of that.
Moon.
Okay, take away my demerit.
There you go.
Is this black anime? If I mean,
would
like,
say, yeah, I
is
would say
this
it
like
probably is a form
anime?
of black anime. Yeah,
really?
yeah, I would say.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, and then the thing is, I don't like to really classify it as anime.
No, yeah.
'cause I feel like that's a Japanese thing. But
Oh, okay,
yeah, I would
okay.
say, yeah, it is like black anime.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I get it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what your favorite anime is.
Yeah, and let us know if you are gonna start learning about anime.
Yeah, what she said. Also, show some love for our guests in the comments. You feel me? We got RS Cobb in the building. Yeah.
The war was over. The great Meta was dead. The air was heavy with the scent of blood. Yamansa's heart ached as he surveyed the temple floor. Bodies of his fallen warriors were strewn.
All right, we're back.
What happened?
Back on the Dope Podcast. Season 2, episode 8. Let's get a round of applause for season 2, episode 8. Man,
RS Cobb is in the building, sharing his greatness.
Yep, we in here.
Appreciate it. That's what's dope this week. But what's also dope?
Yes, you were saying the Olympics.
The Olympics is dope because
the Olympics
Snoop
were dope.
saved the motherfucking world.
Hey, Snoop was everywhere.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop deserved a gold medal. You know what
I'm saying? Honorary gold medal.
On everything. Like, by the time, like, if you look, people was like, we want Snoop to wear a camera. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he go, we want to know.
Stream it.
You know what I'm saying? You got other stars asking for Snoop to give them the Snoop pen. Like he done made his own pen. And
it was rare.
Everybody, right? By the end, they said Snoop was making over $500,000 per day.
Yeah, I heard that too.
At the Olympics.
$500,000 per day.
Snoop,
just to take pictures with everybody.
Everybody loves Snoop. We love Snoop. Man.
I ain't seen that many American flags on one person in a long time. He had
gear too.
It's amazing to come from where you come from. And then now to be at the Olympics, like that's quite a journey.
And he ain't never changed.
I'm stuck on $500,000 a day.
Man.
What was it in the Olympics? It was like what, 2 weeks?
Reparations. Snoop getting all the checks.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yours, mine. Snoop, let me hold something. Come on, let me hold something. You feel me? For my ancestors.
That was my what's dope too. Besides you being here, of course.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Olympics. You know, I'm watching basketball, so I'm watching 3-on-3?
3-on-3.
You feel me? The women's team. I didn't check out the men's.
Question about the women's basketball.
Of course.
How do you feel about them leaving off
Clark
and the other?
About them leaving off Caitlin Clark. I feel like the people on the team worked to be on that team. They put in time, right? There were times where they wanted to go 2 years ago and they couldn't, and now it's their turn. You know, like you got to get in line. You feel me? You got to pay your dues. And I get it's about talent and marketing and everything like that. But to me, that's more important. Like, if I've been in the gym, I need my shot. You feel me? Like, you just got here.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Got
it.
You would have put her on the team?
I'm not into sports like that, so I don't know. So I don't really know.
You don't like sports?
But you know about the topic.
Yeah,
so
I know about the topic. Yeah, but
okay.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not into sports, but I don't really follow it.
You don't follow it.
People. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they should have put her on the team just from what you've heard?
I mean, it's a weird thing because it's like you said, you have those people who already earned that spot. So if you put her on the team, she's kind of taking a spot from somebody else. And then if you put her on the team and you don't have her play, then it's going
to be something else. Exactly. Oh, you didn't get no play time. It was like that with the people on the team.
Type situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
just follow protocol.
Everybody on that team has won a championship.
Oh yeah,
you know I mean,
for the girls.
Yeah, like a WNBA championship, probably college too. So, you know, certain buttons you gotta tick. Feel me?
It's a order. It's a pack. Yeah. Next time though, that don't mean she don't deserve. You know, she ain't ready. Nah. But you just gotta stand in line.
I know she enjoyed that break. She been playing since the college championship. Went right into the WNBA. They had 8 straight games. Like, she probably got a chance to take a nap.
Bless her heart.
She been on a plane.
I know that I watched both of the games, the men's final and the
men's
women's
final. Yeah, that was a good game.
It was popping.
Steph went
the women won by 1.
Yeah.
And Steph just exploded at the end. Did you watch the games? You watch any of the?
I was working.
Oh, I ain't mad. Get the bag.
I feel you.
That was a bar.
Yeah.
That was a bar.
Yeah, that was a bar.
Move it a little closer to you. Or just like have it so like it's facing your natural direction. There you go.
Right there?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
just a little bit to the side.
He got that Barry White.
You'll never find.
Oh. He was like, the Blackguard. Way of Askari. No,
Don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, the Olympics was popping. Shout out to the men's team, the women's team, the 3v3. 3v3?
3v3.
We gonna call it 3v3.
3-on-3.
3-on-3.
Right?
Yeah, Derek and Hamby was on there.
Won gold. Did the women win gold or the
No, they
Netherlands?
won. They won bronze.
Yeah, the Netherlands. How that happened?
It was a totally different looking team last
It's
year.
just random people. Those girls aren't in the WNBA. That's playing the 3-on-3.
Not all of them. There was two WNBA, Derek
Okay.
and Hamby and Ryan Howard from the Atlanta Dream. And then there was Haley Van Lith. She played for LSU last year with Angel Reese.
Okay.
White girl hooping.
She was okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She goes to TCU now.
That's new.
Yeah.
It's a lot of new shit that ain't gonna. It's a wrap.
And it's a former WNBA player on there too.
Breakdancing is not coming to LA, and I'll tell you why. Everybody fucking knows. The Australian bitch. She didn't messed it up for everybody. I'm jumping ahead, but this is what's bothering me.
That's what.
Right?
Hey, let's
It
hear
bothers me. You saw it?
Yeah.
The Australian?
Yeah.
I'm not bothered.
I'm gonna do that in the club.
At the house. She didn't have to put it on the stage, on the world stage. What bothers me about it is, to me, it feels like that's what they think.
We do.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, it was
That's
given
what bothers me.
appropriation.
It's like they even let this bitch do this on such a grand stage.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like, hip hop. Yeah.
And just the holding of the chin.
Oh, yeah,
I was
this is
I hate
hip-hop.
that.
Yeah, she thought she was lit, man. But from everything that I've seen, it's so much controversy surrounding her just being there. Because the person who was in charge of, I forget what the title's called, but like the person who picks, they know each other, right? So that was kind of like, and I hate to use this term, but like some DEI type stuff. Because
What's DI?
DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh.
Ooh, that's another topic, but okay.
So basically,
So she got in
So she
for
got-
affirmative action? Like we had to let her in?
it was that, and it's one of those things where it's like, how do they say it? It's not what you know, but who you know.
Yeah.
So basically, somehow
I have a question. I'm so sorry. She was a diversity?
for Australia.
How? I'm confused. Okay, all right. My bad.
All right.
Her and her husband
Uh-huh.
somehow became like the authority figures of the breakdancing
Community.
that
Okay.
pick who gets to go to the Olympics, right? So that's already some controversy right there.
Correct.
And then there are better professional breakdancers who would have qualified, but she took those spots from them because, like I said, the lady who was in charge basically picked her because she was a woman. It didn't have nothing to do with skill.
Obviously.
It was all about, okay, well, this is my friend and she's a woman, so I'm going to send her to go represent Australia.
And they said that she been breakdancing for 15 years.
I don't know about that. That's 15
Not
minutes,
even
maybe.
15 minutes. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but it's a lot of controversy. So the real breakdancers of Australia didn't even get a chance to compete or get a chance to show what they had because basically...
Because this bitch got plugged.
Yeah.
She know the plug.
Exactly. And it's much more like to it than that, but that's just like the gist of it.
I didn't think it should have been included in the Olympics in the first place. Like, to me, that was weird in itself because I never remember breakdancing being a sport. Cause like in my mind, I'm like, how are they about to score this? I know you can say like 1 out of 10. What do you give it? But like,
What's the technical skill level? Like what are we judging?
yeah. So I'm saying we had breakdancing before we had baseball or football in the Olympics. Like to me, that in itself was like, why and why bring it to Paris? Like I don't know. It was weird to me. The whole thing was weird.
It's
It might be a
bothering
one
me.
and done. It might be a one and done.
LA has
That's fine. Let's
said
take
no.
it back so we don't have more people hipping and hopping, right? Because to me, it's ours in the first place. But yeah, I mean, everybody could.
That's that bullshit.
Yeah.
And hop her ass right back home because
Yeah.
why? All right,
Yeah,
that
she was making fun of us a little bit. I felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of this is a random topic. It's not even on here, but I'm gonna bring
let's
it
do
up
it.
because you said D. DEI.
Yeah, DEI.
Right. So that was brought up in the debate with the journalist, and Trump spoke there. Did you guys see that?
When
The
she asked
National
him
Black
what
Journalist Conference.
go ahead. And
Yeah, and she asked him about
what do you do?
it's Kamala DEI hire or something about that.
Oh, like dang, this I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
It was a wild interview.
Was he sitting down?
He
and
was
the lady
sitting
was
down.
right here, and he grabbed her water.
Yeah, and they were kind of arguing back and forth.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry, that was random. But you said DEI, and I thought about that because he was. Yeah.
It's. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing being an African American male at this time, especially knowing the things I know about where we came from. Mm-hmm. Like I've read Assata Shakur, Malcolm X, and Fred Hampton, right?
Okay.
And when you read those books, you kind of get an understanding that the Democratic Party really isn't for black people. At least, like, if you're a black person living in a traditional household, more or less, you know what I'm saying? And your parents were, like, God-fearing people and all that stuff. When you read those books from the point of views of those three people who went through all this stuff for black culture, you realize that, the Democratic Party not really for us. And then seeing someone like Kamala Harris, right, whose claim to fame was that she was an Indian American, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, when she gets to this other position, she's now, I don't even think she ever claimed to be a black woman, but that's being kind of like put on her.
The camera cut? I'm sorry. My bad.
It is a weird
This
thing.
thing on.
No, I heard it.
It is a weird thing to see. And it's kind of like, okay, well, why did she get this position? And then when you hear about the things that she done to possibly get to power, it's like, oh,
like what?
Like the fact that
like, being affairs, or she had an affair with somebody.
Affair with the governor of California, and she was picked over other people for jobs that had already been promised to them. He had gave it to her, and the fact that she locked up so many black males in our state on minor like marijuana crimes, and she withheld evidence that could have got a dude free, and she was forced to reveal the evidence because she didn't want to give it up, and dude spent 5 years of his life in jail for a crime he didn't commit. It's crazy. You can kind of see why like Trump would say the things he would say about her. I'm not picking on side, but that's just yeah, you can kind of see
everybody's entitled to how they feel, you feel me? I get what you're saying. I think, she has a lot of accolades too that you can't really just ignore. And to me, and my topic, we'll get to my other topic, but I do see her as a black woman. That's just me looking at her. I'm like, oh, if somebody saw you, they gonna think you black. But we're gonna get into that. I think sometimes you gotta do some stuff to get to where you are. You feel me? So, and it is not just like sexual things. I'm saying she had to work hard and argue and be in some rooms in order to do the things to even help. I know you point out the bad things, but to me, I like that.
From before she did.
Yeah, I like that she has the ability to go in a room and make things happen as a woman who looks black. Right, so I'm impressed by that. Yeah. Like, you don't get where you are by just being a regular.
I think that like sometimes when people get into like these big battles where they're trying to get like, hey, be on this side or be on that side,
I get it.
You have that little bucket list. I think we all forget sometimes, like, okay, she did this and then he did that. Right, he did that, and then she did this.
Right,
however, they're both fucking human. They both probably did some backdoor shit.
That's for sure.
I don't think any party is for necessarily anybody, but whatever they represent in their household, like what's going to benefit them. Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think nobody for black people. I don't. Oh, yeah. I feel like the conversation you were talking about where Trump and them, they were talking about the DEI.
Yeah.
Like, there's a goddamn reason why there's a DEI or DIE. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's a thing. It's a damn thing. So
but I feel like he didn't know what it was. That's why he was like, "Oh, what's your definition of it? What is it?" He didn't know. She was like, "I answered you."
I think that maybe sometimes people don't realize that people like Obama, Kamala, sometimes they have to be behind the veil until they get into a position where they can the veil where I gotta fit in. I can't be too black. Right? Yeah. Sometimes motherfuckers have to do that in order to get to the the end of the road. And then they take the veil off and they what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey y'all.
Grandmama White House.
Yeah.
And our first lady got braids. You see what I'm saying? But she was quiet on the way up. Sometimes you have to be behind that veil. I do believe that people are mad that Kamala is cute. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because Hillary, we ain't never seen Hillary chest. You see what I'm saying? Like we got her doing she in the backyard boogie. Yeah. She
has a personality.
Correct. But so did Trump.
And that's true. I get that too. Like
that shit go both ways.
My question would be though, just as a black person, you know what I'm saying? Is it okay? My first question is when do you get put on for the work you put in, not just for your skin color? You know what I'm saying? Like I have a poem I wrote a long time ago called First Black, where I'm talking about I don't want to be known for achieving something just for having dark skin. I want to be known for achieving it for the work and the effort and the time I put in and the accolades that come with that, right? And then my second question is that as black people, knowing where we come from, right? Slavery, Jim Crow, Civil rights era. When are we going to stop being, what's the word I'm looking for? Distracted by the shucking and jiving and really look at, how do these policies affect me as an individual? How do they affect my family? What's better for me living in this country that I'm living in, and so on and so forth.
Why can't we do both? I would have been, for instance,
you're doing both because you're not categorizing yourself as a black author, but within your book, you're representing your culture. So you're already doing it. It's no different than how she might teach or how I might, share. Yeah. Like that's what we're doing individually. What I'm saying is that no matter what the fuck you do, right? You are right here and they're going to judge you by what you look like. I'm saying that Obama and Kamala and some of the others had to blend in until they got there and then can help. So I know that's the work they put in. Oh yeah. And then once they got to the top, they like, damn, he's eligible. No, but he's eligible.
Obama never said he wasn't black. Kamala said she wasn't black.
I didn't. When did she say that?
She never said she wasn't black, but she never said she was either.
I don't think that you could not.
I mean, you could look at her ethnicity and see that she is black, and that goes into our next topic. What classifies as black? Because if her father is part Jamaican or Jamaican, does that not make her black, or does it?
And then it goes back into the DIE and also what you're saying, and it's always been one drop of blood. And you is
one
black.
Drop rule, yeah.
Period. If your hair curl too much, you see what I'm saying? No, if you tan a little bit more,
just a little bit,
putting that jacket on you.
Okay, so
even if she's saying she Indian, I bet you they wasn't treating her like they wasn't.
Well, my thing is with Kamala though that she's never claimed to be a black person. We can put that on her all we want because we want to see a black woman in the White House, right? But there's probably other black women who are more authentically black who probably are better qualified.
Where?
I don't know. I'm just saying there's probably.
Well, tell her to run.
Right. Tell her to run. She on her way up.
And to me, regardless, she is a person of color. So maybe I'm biased because I want to see people of color win, right? Because it's not something you see every day. So yeah, true. Jamaican, black, bomba, clot. I don't fucking know. Like I'm rocking with her. That just off the fact of that I'm impressed that she got to that level. But looking the way she does, you don't see too many black people running for president. Let's
put in
name
the
them.
work.
Let's name them on one.
Put in the work.
Jesse Jackson,
She put in the work.
Al Sharpton, Obama. Like, come on. It's
Did
not
she
that
put
many
in the
of
work?
us.
You think that she put in the work to be where she at?
I would have to do more research.
All right.
Yeah, I would have to do more research.
I just don't think
Yeah, I
that
can't
everybody
answer that.
even gets that look.
No, yeah, you're right about
You
that.
see what I'm saying?
Did she
Like,
run Congress? Like,
That's all. I
As
just
the
don't
vice-
think everybody
like,
gets
she-
that look. Like
that's-
Okay.
you
so
have to have did something to even get that look.
Do you think that the Democrats should have gave us an alternative choice instead of just putting her there? Because we didn't get the vote on her being the nominee. They just was like,
That's
put the
true.
nominee.
Who else was asking to do it?
That's the best choice to me.
it was a-
Who's up next?
Yeah, it was a couple others. No one really prominent that I can think of at the time. But
So let's just play devil's advocate. You remember how we talked about this on the show? Like at first they were saying it's gonna be Kamala and JFK Jr. Right?
Yeah, or
For
Robert Kennedy,
right?
yeah,
For her vice president. Let's say okay, so she picked Tim Walz, right? So if he went for it, like then he went for a president, nominee to go against Kamala and say I want to be it, pick out of us two. If he was better than her, I'm picking him. I'm not saying just because she black, I'm riding with her. I'm saying who else said they'll do it?
yeah, you
And
right.
then
I
I'm
can't think
saying-
of nobody. Yeah.
Who else said they'll
Right.
do
I don't
it?
even know what
You
other
I'm
names
saying?
besides Robert.
After all of that, woo, she's a girl. Woo, she a black girl. Woo, all that. And she rolling. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Damn all that other shit. Who else said yes? I'll try. Not a goddamn person. Her.
Yeah.
No.
JFK could have. Robert. Hey.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Well,
Hey. Who?
They did slide her in there though. They was like, oh, Biden isn't
She
feeling
been
too well.
Young. Did she say no? I can't do it.
No, she was supposed. She been doing it.
Hey.
If he not feeling well, she been running the country. So what we doing?
This nigga
You think
IV.
if
She
becomes
got on
president,
heels.
She's gonna do a good job.
Say it again.
Do you think if she becomes president, she's gonna do a good job? Because
Do-
right now we're already living in a Biden-Harris presidency.
That's true.
So do you think it's going to continue going on the way it's going, or do you think things will improve?
I think she'll have more control than she does now. And I'm hoping for the best. That's all you can do with politicians in the first place. Right? But to me, it's like, I look at Trump, and yes, he's gained some experience. He was the president, so he gained that experience. I still question his political experience. Still, even with a term, like, because he's still new to the game. Has he been in politics for 10 years? I don't even think so.
Who?
Trump.
Oh, Lord.
He just decided, like, oh, well, might as well run for the
Right.
president. You
Don't
feel
let
me?
me.
Like,
They'll let me.
yeah,
I'm rich.
I'm done at NBC.
He qualified.
They stay at my hotels. They eat at my restaurants.
You don't see no Harrises and Watsons and Obamas and
So I got a different question, more related to Trump than Kamala. But I was watching a video the other day, and Trump goes on The View, and they all loved him. And there's other videos in the past where all these people used to love Trump. And it's like as soon as he decided to run for president, they flipped the switch on him.
because he can't represent us. Like no one wants ignorance as the face of their nation. Yes,
Yeah,
ignorance is that's our little brother, but he's in the closet. Not fucking Trump representing us, doing dumb shit on purpose. Just like playing with him, like we the fucking Monopoly. He's just playing a game. That's why I think. Like, I'm not political even to the other question. Like, I just think we need to, like, look at what we're dealing with and do what's best for us and our families.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think that Trump, nobody wants that bullshit. They picked him because he was a white businessman. And he said a whole lot of flashy shit in the beginning. And it was another case of, hey, I'll do it. And nobody, you see what I'm saying? McCain couldn't move his arm.
Bruh.
Saying like it was all kind of shit going
For
on.
real.
We trusted Trump more than a bitch that let her nigga get his dick sucked. And you see what I'm saying? We was not putting our trust in a weak bitch.
No comment.
What about that? Yeah.
I'll say it.
I also think
I'll say it.
I don't know. I feel like the tension when Trump is running is like the "Make America Great Again." I'm like, should I be fearing for my life? Should I
Like he
protect
should wear
myself?
Confederate top
Yeah, so you
to
feel me? You don't
every
get that
fucking
feeling, like,
rally.
and
I don't get that feeling from Trump.
I
Get
don't get
that
it from
feeling
him
from
either. But I think
certain
he
people
allows his
who,
people around him
Around
to
him.
act like that, so he can win their votes.
well,
Like,
I mean
I
that's all
don't trust
politics.
Do you
that.
think he really
I
got
get
shot?
it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like
All right. I
without
thought I was.
yeah,
I
without
think he
having to
got
look at
shot, but it was a BB gun. Cause I could see a BB gun nicking your ear. You feel me?
Okay.
A bullet?
Okay.
I mean, well,
A
I've
bullet?
been shot in the head before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
Whoa.
you have the experience.
yeah.
Tell us your opinion.
Jesus.
It's
We're glad
real,
you're
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
High
Yes,
five.
yes. I
years ago.
wanna high five too for
But
life.
Yeah.
to speak
Matter of fact, I
on
think we should
how he
toast.
got
Cheers.
Fucking toast for
Cheers
that.
to that.
You even put that in the notes and the email.
Yeah,
and
just
God,
put up your imaginary glass. Oh no,
well,
it's
because
okay.
Oh,
do
y'all
that
water.
often.
Okay, boo.
Yeah,
I
shit.
don't talk about it often, but
I get that.
You did say you was from Compton.
I was this is a point of my life where I was real low, and my homies want to go to this party. I didn't want to go, but you know how it is. So we all went, and we get there. We went because of these females we were talking to. There's four of us. It's two of them. We go to the party, and I'm not gonna bring up the neighborhood, but basically, to get into the neighborhood, you have to drive off a main street and go down this long ass fucking road, right, to where they lived at, which is at the end of another main street. So we I would say it's by the 91 freeway. So if you know Compton, Central, 91 freeway, you can kind of piece together where I'm talking about. But we go into this neighborhood and we go to this party and it's like a family house function, right? But before we even walked in, little niggas, oh man, where y'all from? Three of us don't gangbang. But I got a family member, someone who I consider real close to me, he does gangbang. So, some words was exchanged, but everything was copacetic, right? So we go into the party, we meet up with the girls, we look around, it's a younger crowd, you know what I'm saying? I think I was like 23, my homies is all like 20, 19, 21. I go outside to go chop it up with this chick, my homies stay in the party, they come out, they come get me, right? So we're leaving. Now, mind you, I'm 6'7". One of my homies is 6'1", the other one 5'9", and the smallest of us is like 5'7", I think, right? So I'm sitting behind the driver. He's 6'1", so we're squished up against each other. Whoa. My people's, the one that gangbang, he's sitting to the right of me. He's a big dude, and then the smallest person is in the front. So that maximizes the space in the back, right? As we're leaving, a car from the party starts to follow us, right? And at first, I'm thinking in my head, oh, maybe they want to race. Maybe they just trying to scare us. I wasn't really, I didn't feel no danger, you know what I'm saying? But then they pulled up on the side of us and they pointed the gun directly to my face. So my homie that was driving, he smashed on his brakes immediately and they drove past us. As they were reversing, he took off. So now they're back behind us. Now they're kind of chasing us. As soon as we get back, and mind you, this is one long street. So there's no really, if we turn right, we go into this neighborhood. It's a
Dead
maze.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to go down this long street to get back to our main street. So they chase us down this long ass street. As soon as we get to the main street to make a left, they shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Bullet hits the back window, blows the window out, hits me in my head, and gets lodged on the passenger seatbelt thing right there.
Shit.
I didn't even know I was hit at first. I'm just like, we're just mad. We're like, oh man, fuck that, we gotta go back.
Right.
As soon as we get back to my neighborhood, next thing you know, I'm just leaking blood everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah. So go to the hospital. About like an hour later, after the MRI and everything, the doctors tell me like, they asked me where were you sitting, and I'm like, oh, I'm sitting in the passenger seat behind the driver. They're like, oh shit, you were lucky because had you been sitting anywhere else, that would have been it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause mind you, I'm the tallest.
Yeah.
So the way the bullet hit the car was basically at an angle as we were turning. So the bullet, like I used to have the scars, I probably still do, but basically the bullet went through the skin and came out of my skin. And so, had I been sitting anywhere else, like if I would have been sitting in the front, I probably would have been a goner because my head would have been right where the seatbelt thing was.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's crazy. So to speak on the whole Trump thing, like he possibly could have been really shot. You know what I'm saying? It's just without us being there and seeing
Yeah.
what happened, there's no
I know.
way
I
to
feel you.
know.
He said he turned his head right at the
Yeah.
the right
So
time, so you understand that.
Yeah, so that's
The only thing that make me feel like it's real is that someone passed away. Rest in
Yeah.
peace. But I don't know.
I
It
be
just
going
make
down
me
the rabbit
mad.
hole of conspiracy theories.
yeah.
And stuff. I
It
don't know.
it
Dangerous.
definitely it reminds me of this movie. It's called Iborgs, where like you can't believe nothing you see. You know, and the movie plays that up. So like characters
It's
in the movie.
anime.
No, it's an actual movie. It's a low budget.
That's a good
it's a low
question. That's a
budget
good
movie.
question.
No, I
No,
want
yeah,
to
that was
know.
yeah, no, but it's an actual movie. You could probably find it on Amazon Prime Video. I have the DVD because I just love the movie so much. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it's a great movie if you're a conspiracy theorist, you know. But basically, you have these little robots that go around recording things, right? And let's say you have a keypad on your house that you have to enter to go into your house, right? You put in the code 3333, and you lock the door. The camera records you. Let's say somebody breaks into your house, your family's like, hey, you didn't put the code in. So you go back to watch the video, you know you put the code in, 3333.
Yeah.
Right.
On the video, you put in 1233. So stuff like that happens throughout the movie world. They'll do something in real life, but the video will show something completely different.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and the
Like
movie,
some Black Mirror type.
Yeah, and the movie plays that up all the way to the end. It's a great movie.
Scared now.
It's a
Yeah,
great
I like political thrillers, like House of Cards. I think that's why I like politics. I'd be like, I know there's stuff happening in the background, like somebody had to die for something else to happen, type shit. But
Ow.
Yeah, we live in this digital age.
I believe it. It's,
Where you could be watching something and like with deep fakes and everything, like you don't know. If it's
Yeah.
real or not, you know.
Wait a minute.
And they say the technology we get is already 10 years old than what the government already has.
oh, facts.
facts.
They
Yeah, for
there
sure.
people got masks on walking around. We don't even know that's not what they look
Yeah,
like.
for
you feel
sure.
me? So it's
For sure.
like
Especially.
we're living in the future
No.
already.
All right, hold on right quick.
All right.
Goodness.
We're back. We have a lot of stuff that's bothering us. We got some more what's bothering me topics.
Yep. Do.
Indiana woman arrested at Applebee's after she gets caught sharing all you can eat meal with another person at her table.
Staff, give Indiana Applebee's a motherfucking demerit.
Yeah.
Because why are we publicly shaming somebody for feeding anybody? Period.
Right.
And then how you get arrested for sharing, and that's what the fuck they teaching in kindergarten. You done arrested this bitch for sharing?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But
Right.
no, for real, like
Right. I thought sharing was caring, but I guess maybe
I can't
sharing
see-
is caring now.
I can't see no all you can eat. I can't see any type of restaurant thing
Yeah.
that doesn't involve violence being arrestable. That's not a word, but
Hey.
whatever.
Let's give. Never mind. I was gonna give you the merit, but I'm gonna give you a chance.
I call my own.
It's not even a misdemeanor, you know? Like, it doesn't make no sense.
Applebee's need to be arrested.
It's like if we went and I got all you can eat, I'm finna give you some. What you talking about?
And I'm gonna take it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
And I'm
try this. I got all you can eat, so here. That's
I
crazy.
feel like they doing too
I
much.
don't know. Maybe they only had enough for one person, so they just like, hey, let's just go in and go share.
Yeah, that could have been
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying.
they're saying each person needs to pay $15.95 to eat from the dishes that are coming in. If you broke, just say that. Like, you feel me? Is this a
shouldn't be
struggling
arrested for being
Applebee's?
broke. And nobody should get you arrested for being broke. Like that's a cold.
What does
thing.
all you can eat mean? Is it okay? All you can eat. That's what Applebee's is saying. Like, not you and your friend.
Either way, it doesn't matter if she was broke. It don't matter if you came and told her a couple of times that she was sharing too much. None of that matters. If you trying to get somebody arrested over some shit that ain't yours.
For real. If I get unlimited breadsticks, I can't give her some breadsticks too. I'm gonna get arrested for sharing. Man, I would have. I would
Paying
have.
for bread, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Cell block B.
And then because we're arguing over the fact that you just did something that bothered me, you're gonna call the cops
Okay.
and get me arrested. Yeah, Lord help. Yep, take a sip. Take it.
Choking. Wait, hold on. I'm choking.
You know what it is, though? They probably arrested her for resisting to arrest. Because usually in those type of situations, that's what they do. They say, oh, well, you got to leave. I don't want to leave. I'm eating my food. All right, well then we're gonna arrest. What I'm gonna arrest for? We don't gotta tell you. Stop resisting.
Of course, they let it escalate because they probably knew like something like that would happen. But it's the initial malice in it.
Yeah.
Like it's the initial malice that first you bringing this to somebody's attention, you sharing an all you can eat plate, right? That you that petty, and that you let it escalate that much over that minute thing. That's the character in whoever the fuck brought this about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I know it probably, like you know what I'm saying. I'm quite sure it became like an argument,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
and somebody got out of pocket.
But I will say, you know, if she did do some extra stuff, like not leaving, that's trespassing. All right, cop
Yeah.
say leave, I'm leaving, and you finna get one hell of a review, and I'm tagging everybody in it.
Tags.
Yeah, we not going to Applebee's no more.
Like, a local like social media influencer or a local news station.
Right.
Like, yeah, they kicked us out for sharing food.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's where we
Blasphemy.
at. We talk about it. What we
And here
doing?
we
I
are.
I
Look.
like Applebee's. I can only eat one thing, but shit, the drinks is cool.
And here we are talking about y'all punk asses because
That's true.
That's wild.
that's a lot.
Where are we going? We going to Denny's? Denny's ain't. Never mind.
Denny's already done shelled out checks.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't know about that? Yep. Back in like in the 90s, they kept sitting all the black people in the back of Denny's. And so they filed a claim.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
and
When you
all
come in,
yep,
because
all
it,
you
they
had to
be
do was just
loud. I used to go
write
to
it
Denny's
in.
after the club all the
It was
time.
like how the PPP was. They was like, you got your Denny's check? It was like $240.
Where my check at?
Nope.
That's crazy.
You wasn't in the 90s. You was a baby.
In the 90s. Oh, way back when. Okay, they still do
Whatever.
that.
Whatever.
Shout out to the Denny's on University though. Y'all cool. Y'all cool.
And not shout out to I'm not gonna say that name.
Applebee's.
Nope, we wasn't.
I used to go. Oh, my fault. My fault. Free promotion.
Right? Like we not y'all friend, and y'all get a
Let
demand
us know in the comments which one you like better, Denny's or Applebee's.
The best thing to do would be just not to go to Applebee's no more.
on everything. I'm IHOP for life.
We going to IHOP?
Yeah.
I know, but Applebee's got, you feel me? I like to get off work, you feel me? Get a little happy hour. We going to Yard House, we just got to pay extra. All right.
You
Level
get
up.
messed up.
Level up.
Yep.
All right. Next. LFD Dito.
Oh yeah, Beyonce, get your folk. Apparently, this rapper out of Houston, Texas, LFD. What's his
LFD
name?
Dito.
Diddy. Oh, we talking about these bars, right?
Yeah.
The bars, like he.
Uh-huh.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, okay, I ain't even gonna rap it, but basically,
I love Levante so much, I let her hit my main bitch. I love Laputa so much, I hold his dick while he piss.
he's saying like,
Can we play it? Do we have a clip?
we got it.
Oh, we gonna send it to you right now.
Basically,
But yeah,
saying-
talk about
He
it.
telling his homeboy, he was like, yeah, I love you so much, I'll let you hit my main bitch. I love you so much, I'll hold your dick. Why you pissed? And I'm saying like,
Bro, we
even
gotta-
if you love your nigga that much, don't tell us. Even if your nigga love you that much, don't tell us.
Yeah.
Don't tell us nothing about any type of holding, a penis. We don't want to know. What you think? Dope or dumb about that? No, I'm just playing. We already know it's dumb.
My bad, I'm trying
And
to
that
email
you might
this.
be on dope because you put that shit to a beat. My nigga, like, what was you thinking? Beyonce, he from Houston, Texas.
My bad. I'm trying to send this. So we at least get a clip up of it, but
I can put it in here.
The only way,
yeah, put it to the mic so they can hear the bar.
Here right now.
the only way that can get a pass is if he's talking about a gun.
LFD.
LFD Dito.
Oh, here we go.
DEDOE.
Ghetto Angels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. It's
Ghetto Angels freestyle. You want to hear the whole freestyle?
No, just a clip. Let her.
yeah. I got the clip.
Yeah, play the clip. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
Can you hear it, Steph?
We gonna figure it out, y'all.
He
But
didn't play 5 of them at the same time. Either way, all
he said he
5
love
of
his
them-
homeboy so much he'll hold his dick while he piss. Right? And yes, it's a bar because another name for a gun is a dick.
Extendo.
Yeah,
Right?
but it's like
Nah, I
he thought he was being creative
No, he
that
didn't.
one.
He knew that was suspect.
because maybe that's what they do. Like, oh, I gotta pee real quick. Hold my gun. You feel me?
On my dick.
Yeah, that was a lot.
On my dick.
He got
I
don't want to.
I'm send that to me because I do want to know why he thought that was
I don't want to
okay.
hear it because I can't unhear the other one.
He is secure with his masculinity,
And I'm all right with
to say that.
with it too. I'm
Because
just saying,
wow,
like,
you gotta really love your homeboys to bring them up in a song and say that.
I wonder what the homie think. That's the
I'll be mad. I'll be like, what?
Like, why you saying my mama tripping?
I
My
know.
granny called me.
Like, bro, right? We have to have a family talk.
Man,
Now everybody think you holding my dick.
Intervention.
Yeah.
Either way,
He didn't think that one out, but it made him viral. So LFDD though, shit.
Wrong way to go viral.
Hey.
Bless his heart.
What you got next? What else? I want to hear what he say next.
In the studio, just like, oh yeah.
I love my homeboy so much. I hold his dick when he pissed.
Like, what you think of this bar? Oh yeah, that's hard. Like,
his friends are in the video singing it with him. Hold his dick when he pissed.
Oh. All of them.
Support. That's support.
Yeah. Staff give them demerit.
That's how you support.
And then one more for whoever made it public.
To the label.
Yep.
The cameraman.
Demerit to everybody involved, because even if you thought that, like that could have been like y'all eating, y'all in the car.
That's how he shows his love.
Wow.
You know, everybody shows their love in different ways, and that's how. All right.
Unless he an openly homosexual rapper. And he really
and we love openly homo. Well, I love openly homosexual rappers. I got some homeboys out rap circles around a whole bunch of y'all.
Whoa.
We gonna have to bring them on the show.
Whoa. Battle rap.
Shout out to J Will. I'm about to start naming them.
Yep. Call them out. J Will.
We gonna start
you first.
William the Baddest.
Wait a minute. Before we get out of here, though, did you tell us the next place you're going to be?
Yes,
RS?
please.
Oh, yeah, let me see. The foster care event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have a flyer on my Instagram.
Okay. Where can they find you again?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. The handle's the same for everything. Is Mind the Typos. And I'm pretty much everywhere, you know.
That's what's up.
I feel intrigued to get into some anime now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't thank y'all enough for
having me.
No, it was our pleasure on everything. This was a treat, for real. I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
On everything. Like you blazing, like you low key trailblazing for the community. You know what I'm saying? On everything. And you make sure in the book you got a little bit of us. So that's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I approve this message.
Yeah, I've been telling people about you too. Like my homegirl writes, and I was like, "Oh, you should follow him. He's an author." I told her we were shooting this episode, so shout out to Lola. Feel me? I know she's gonna watch this. Yeah.
Make sure y'all let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you go check out the book, we're gonna have that on there. So we'll make sure we put up all of his information as well.
Yeah, in the description.
Tell everybody where they can find you one more time.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok at Mind the Typos.
Hey, awesome. Young Miss, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I got one more topic. Can we do it, or you just want to know what I got coming up?
Do it.
I'll tell you what I got coming up. Dott Fest.
October.
In October, the Dope podcast. Yeah, we're hosting the after party.
Y'all not ready?
Pull up, you feel me? Yep. D12 is headlining that night, so if you like D12, pull up. We got the homegirls, Il Camille performing, Lena Fornia. That shout out to Brick to Your Face, Common Ground Stage.
You'll love it.
Yeah, Dott Fest is dope. Shout out to 60 East for inviting us out. We're gonna have a time. I already know. You feel me? I'm gonna bring an umbrella this time because it was hot.
Wow. No, it's in October this time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Hey, we good. Oh,
yeah.
It's a party. You feel me? If you guys are interested in tickets, let us know. You feel me? Or we'll put you on the list. You feel me? We'll figure something out. You know how we do.
All right.
I wanted to do something that we've never done for Dope or Dumb. Maybe this is a new segment, Dope or Dumb.
Here she go.
Yes, I got to check out the bag. You feel me? Stylish. Very demure.
Wow.
Taste test, Dope or Dumb. All right. If you have any allergies, then you don't got to do it. I'll taste it. I'll taste it.
Ever. She always got
I love chips, dude. Like different flavors. Like, I'd be like, ooh, you feel me? Like, you feel me? I like to try the different flavors. Like I walk in the gas station or liquor store, I'll be excited. Like when Rap Snacks hit the liquor store, I was like, let me get one of each. I'm sorry, I'm excited.
We ready.
Okay, so these are the Lay's Masala.
I don't even know.
And ooh, I don't know if that was racist. I was gonna say in honor of Kamala Harris. You feel me? But here we go. Come in, cause we enjoy.
What is your problem? Give us a chip. This motherfucker.
I'm just saying. And look, we got the honey butter too. So shoot, that's for both of her coaches. We're gonna put them together like that. You feel me? We in here. Okay. So we're gonna taste it and we're gonna see is it dope or dope. Okay. Y'all don't mind me. Yeah, we can do a rating 1 out of 10. So look, everybody, I don't know how we should do this. Let me pour it on something. I'm not prepared. Open your hand. Open your hand.
We only need one, don't we?
Yeah, well, another one if you like it here.
Like no hot shit.
Oh, okay. You want to try it? Yeah, we got staff in the building in the background. Whoa. Careful now.
All right. I'm sorry, I didn't even know.
It's all good.
She always tries shit.
Let's try it on the count of 3, and then we'll give our dope or dumb. All right. I'm a 1, 2, 3. They're talking about shit. Pause.
Whoa.
No.
It's so nasty. It's so nasty.
It tastes like pork rind.
It tastes like a boy.
All right, dope or dumb on the count of 3. If it's dope, you put your thumb up. If it's dumb, you put your thumb down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nah.
Yo.
That ain't it.
It tastes like a boiled egg, bro.
Nah, it reminds me of pork rind.
Oh my god.
Flavor drop global edition. Well, you gotta look at the bag after you taste it. Like, hold up, what was that?
Look, he only did a little bit too.
I'll eat one more.
No, do the other one so I can get this taste out my mouth. It's my.
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
I'm at a -2. I'll get this shit off my tongue.
I'm at a 1 with that one.
A 1?
I give it a 3 because I don't eat eggs. But if I was craving some eggs, I'll eat those.
That's not even.
All right, and then we got the honey butter.
Oh man, that was.
Yeah, nasty. Dude, that made my eyes water too. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we go. These gotta be better.
Ugh, that's some nasty shit. I can't believe that. And that's how come every time you ask me, do I want to taste some of your shit, I say no. Every fucking time.
You must got a good palate.
You know, God, it's leather.
Let's see. All right. Let's taste them. Go ahead. So I know y'all want to hear me eat some chips.
I just don't understand why we just can't have some plain ass potatoes.
That's what these taste like.
All
right, dope or dumb on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these is bland. It made me want to put some honey in them and shake them up. That's the type of shit I'll be on.
It seems like they
just taste like butter.
Jesus Christ.
1 out of 10. I'm gonna give these a 1 because I could have just got some regular ones.
You give them a 3?
I get them a 3.
Here, take some more.
I think the other chips, a 3 is shareable. No, it's not, huh? They not shareable. Like so.
I got a good one. That was a good one right there.
No, it wasn't.
We have some sugar on it.
Even the bag ugly. I don't understand.
The chips you get when you buy like a box lunch and you don't know what's in it, you open it. It's
right.
Like butter.
I would say I like these better. Whoa. If you want an experience,
or if
you want everybody at the party to try one and see their reaction, I would get these. But they might taste good with a sandwich. Quick little sandwich, throw them on a sandwich. All right, that's all I got.
I can't get that shit off my tongue.
Yo, if you need a DJ, book me. If you need somebody to rap at your shows, book me. I gotta promote myself.
Hey.
Local Celebrity is out now. My new project is just about done. It's called Maybe It's Me. You guys heard it here first. Coming soon. What about you? What you got coming up?
I have a nap in the very near future. I'm just you know, day by each.
Day by each.
But I did want to say before we got we left this morning we got a phone call that my cousin passed away, so I just want to shout out my family. We gonna stay strong, and then you know what I'm saying, she was such an awesome person, and we just want to say rest in peace. We rest here. Peace. We gonna make the
Rest in peace.
We gonna make it.
Yeah, well, if you need anything, I got you. You feel me? But
man,
I'm here.
Make sure you have a dope ass week.
Yeah, shoot.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.